Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be addressing a topic which is basically when people put up content of their grief, things that they're going through, hardships, family deaths, it could be any type of hardship, form of grief or anything like that. Okay, so the issue is that a lot of people are taking an event in their life and they're using it as a means, to get like views on TikTok, on YouTube, Instagram. It's kind of like, I'm not gonna say blatantly like it's an attention seeking thing, because at first it might not start out like that and it might never actually be for that particular reason. But there's a lot of psychology behind this and what happens, and I think it goes with any type of topic that you put online, to be honest. It doesn't matter what it is. For instance, if I put up a video of my dog now and it gets loads of views, loads of people are interested, etc., then I'm going to think subconsciously, okay, people like the dog, I'll start doing more dog things. So I'll be sitting here, I might be watching TV, but then I might see the dog and he might look cute, so I point the camera at the dog. It becomes part of like me posting regularly because I know that there's an audience for that and people are enjoying that. But I feel like this can be a negative thing if you're posting your grief online, because what can happen is that if you're telling people, okay, this is my day-to-day now as I'm trying to get through life, as part of grief because someone's passed away, a family member, a partner, whoever it might be. And it's good to spread awareness and get support from friends and whatnot. But if you're posting that and then you start to get some traction and views, then this isn't actually going to let you be able to almost get over it or get through it properly and efficiently, and in a way that would allow you to heal the best that you can. Because obviously in these situations, naturally we're meant to talk to our friends, our family, close circle, and you all help each other within the family. It's rarely like a very public thing unless you're a celebrity or whatnot. But if you're on places like TikTok and stuff like that, you can gain a lot of traction even if you're not a celebrity. Like, you can get lots of views pretty quickly, and next thing you know, everybody's interested, everyone's jumping on the wagon, and you're in it. So what I'm saying is be careful what you do choose to post, because what you post might get traction, but then if it does, subconsciously that might trigger you to post more about it or to talk more about it than you need to, let's say when you're healing, because healing isn't all about talking about things all the time. To heal, sometimes you have to not talk about things, but that's like the later stage of it, isn't it? It's like, at first we talk about it, we get it off our chest, but then eventually we start to find ourselves not thinking about that thing for an hour, and then we don't think about it for a couple of hours, and then we don't think about it for a day, and then we find that we're actually getting past and through the hardship or the grief or whatever that we might have been going through. That's not to say that we should forget, because we shouldn't. We should always remember loved ones, we should always remember these things, but what I'm saying is it allows us to carry through without this pain or this hardship, or basically the depression that brings us down, because we can all feel hurt thinking back. That's fine, right? It's good to have emotions, it's good to feel things, but I think the main thing is that whatever was going on in your life, the event is no longer pulling you down. You understand what I mean? So I'm just saying, guys, be very careful what you post, because you never know what might get traction, and you have to think, is it going to get in the way of your healing process? Is it going to get traction that might put a negative spin on it, even though you might be talking about it in the videos and saying, how your day-to-day is it stunting your growth as a person? Is it getting in the way of the healing? But also, is it giving the wrong message to other people? Is it telling other people to hold on to the grief for longer, to post the grief online? Or you understand what I mean? So I'm not saying what's good and what's bad. All I'm saying is I think it's good to have a deeper think about things before we post stuff. But that's all I've got to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little psychology thing that I had going on in my brain.